Arguments began this afternoon in the sex trafficking trial against R&B star R. Kelly. Kelly did not take the stand to testify in his own defense. News Nation's Ayanna Harry from our New York City station WPIX has been following this trial from the very beginning. She joins us now. So, Ayanna, tell us what happened in court today.
Nicole, good evening. Prosecutors are insisting that this case is all about how R. Kelly used his inner circle of assistants and drivers to commit sex crimes. They're also trying to convince a jury that in addition to being an R&B superstar, R. Kelly ran a criminal organization.
They're going to have to explain to this jury, break it down in layman terms, how R. Kelly was the kingpin of this enterprise.
He used his money and his public persona to hide his crimes in plain sight. During their closing argument, federal prosecutors said R. Kelly was the head of a criminal enterprise that recruited girls, boys, and young women for sex, saying the singer relied on his inner circle of assistants and bodyguards to carry out his pattern of crimes, and he used his henchmen to lodge threats. R. Kelly is accused of racketeering, a charge typically used to take down mob bosses.
I think that's one of the toughest hurdles that the prosecution has, is proving that this is an enterprise as opposed to this is an artist who sings.
Assistant U.S. Attorney Elizabeth Geddes reminded the jury of some of the graphic testimony they heard over the past month. The accusers who said they were just teenagers when they first had sexual contact with R. Kelly. The girl who recalled walking in on R. Kelly performing oral sex on Aaliyah when Aaliyah was in her early teens, and the strict rules they claimed R. Kelly enforced for his girlfriends.
They asked for permission from the person that was guarding them or the person that could get in contact with R. Kelly so they can have permission to eat, to go to the bathroom, to exit the room.
R. Kelly is also charged with multiple violations of the Mann Act. Legal analyst Bernarda Villalona explains.
The Mann Act is taking these ladies out through interstate commerce for the purpose of engaging in prostitution or some immoral purpose.
The government's lawyers insist, quote, for many years what happened in the defendant's world stayed in the defendant's world, but no longer. Tomorrow, the jury will hear the closing argument from the defense. From the very beginning of this case, the defense has insisted the accusers taking the stand are simply R. Kelly's ex-girlfriends who are now scorned. R. Kelly told the judge today he will not testify in his own defense. He pleaded not guilty to all of the charges in this case. Reporting live from the federal courthouse in downtown Brooklyn, Ayanna Harry, back to you, Nicole.
All right, he will not testify. Ayanna, thank you for that.